Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, what a morning it's been. We had the co-founder of 9 Rounds Kickboxing. He's got over 500 locations globally. We just had the author of Ambition, Seth Bueckley. You could reach him at readambition.com. Later on in the show, we're going to end it with the artist who's drawn for every major comic company. I mean, how is that possible? I can't even draw stick figures good. But let's talk about our next superhero. She is the owner consultant for the company Impetus Solutions, LLC, the force that makes something happen or happen more quickly. And you're going to learn all about that this morning. We have with us live in the studio, Mary Henry. How you doing, Mary?
Good morning, David.
I am so glad that you're here. Tell us about Impetus Solutions, LLC.
Impetus Solutions is a collaboration with my partner, Michael Mobley. We came together. We saw that business problems need to be attacked and solved more of a holistic approach, trying to solve problems within silos of business, IT, finance, human resources. Doesn't always get you the best outcomes.
Now, Mary, you've worked, though, with companies of all sizes. I mean, we're talking like Caremark, Revco, HR on Demand, and help take some of their chaos out of the growth that happens, because growth is chaos. How do you help clients understand, though, how their employee functions impact revenue and really managing costs?
One of the things that I make sure that clients and the clients' employees understand is the impact that they have on the company's ability to make money and to control expenses. It's no different in a large company than it is a smaller company. One of the things is they all grow at the same, all companies grow at the same, not necessarily at the same rate, but they all face the same problems at some point in that growth. And so tackling those problems as they come along and not getting behind them and being able to stay in front of them makes them successful.
Excellent. And you could reach Mary by going to impetussolutionsllc.com, or of course we'll have the link on our website and our interview at Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. So Mary, how does someone then engage your services? What typically takes place? Do you meet with them before? How does it all work?
We do a complimentary consultation with our clients. We need to find out what it is that's getting in their way of growth. We go through a discovery process, talk to business owners about what it is ultimately that they're looking for, and help them put together a plan to solve whatever business problem they have. And we do it in a way that we solve them in the order of importance. Some things have to do right now, 911s, and other things are things that probably need to be done, but not quite so urgent.
What's the sweet spot for the type of companies you work with?
Most of our clients are somewhere between 15 and 50 employees on the growth side, on those who are new and growing. That's about the time that the business owner realizes, I can't wrap my arms around all of these people. I need to add some layers of management. I need to add processes. I need to clearly define and communicate our purpose. And then on the exit strategy side of it, it could be companies of any size. When those business owners, and there are a number of us baby boomers who at some point will exit the business, making sure that they get the most money for their company, because in a lot of cases it is their retirement. So not only looking at profit and looking at revenue, but do we have real value to pass on to the next owner?
Excellent. And you're listening to Eliances Heroes with me, David Cogan. Be a hero, go to where entrepreneurs align, and be part of the community. Go to Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. CES.com, where you may have the chance to meet many of those that you hear on the radio at our various experiences and roundtables and grand tables, including maybe the opportunity to meet Mary Henry in person. In fact, Mary, your specialties are performance management, business results through total rewards, labor relations, mergers, acquisitions, competency-based interviewing and selection, leadership, and management training. I mean, that in itself pretty much covers a whole gamut. But what are two or three secrets for achieving business results using total rewards? And maybe tell us about that total rewards part first.
Total rewards is a total compensation package, looking at salaries, looking at how we incentivize employees. But in order to determine that, we have to determine what it is, what results we want. And one of the things that we truly focus on is, are they delivering results, and are they accountable for those results? And making sure that we don't compromise, or the business owner doesn't compromise the ability to reward those employees.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to share a little secret with our listeners now. You're an Eliances member, you're part of the community, but here's the secret. You're also on the media committee. We have 5 committees at Eliances, actually now 6 committees at Eliances, with help of actually developing the Hero Show with our producer Glue. So that's like huge. So you wonder out there listening, how does all this come together? Does David just show up on the air? No, there is an entire team behind me to be able to make this happen and make this station and make the our show just continue to grow and grow by leaps and bounds. What has your experience been, though, as a member of Eliances, for example, attending and being part of some of the roundtable experiences?
One of the things that attracted me to Eliances was the fact of the give to get philosophy. And lots of people talk that talk. Not too many people actually walk that walk. So one of the things that I did with any organization that I become acquainted with is, you have to volunteer, you have to give back, you have to. It would be disrespectful of me to come to your organization and not offer something in return. And when I volunteered my time, I was lucky enough to be able to partner with Christine Jeffries, because she's the bomb.
Incredible. And I know, and you are so highly respected at Eliances. I know many of our members love you and stuff, so it's just phenomenal. But who throughout your career have you learned from for advice like a mentor? Who have you learned from?
My first director, when I joined Revco, and I guess it's okay if I mention his name. His name is Dave Morris, and he was just an awesome role model. He never once in my career told me what it was that I needed to do. He would ask me a series of questions to help me think through my problems and come up with my own solutions. I think ultimately his goal was to make sure that I spent less and less time in his office asking questions and more time solving my own problems and getting results. But not many leaders have that ability to coach people to success, as opposed to directing people to success.
Excellent. But Mary, you're also doing mentoring yourself. So what advice do you have for those that you peer mentor? Maybe one or two things that when you're mentoring someone that seems to come up quite a bit that you're like, this is really what you need to know.
First of all, it's not about you. And once it stops being about you, and you have the ability to give back and take someone with you as you go throughout your career, you'll be incredibly more successful than if you totally focus on yourself and the results that you're looking for. The other thing is, whether we all know it or not, we have special gifts that we can share with one another. And, please share those with those who are up and coming in your career, no matter what your career path is or your industry is.
Tell me about some of the clients, maybe not by name, obviously, but maybe one of the clients that you've had and the success of them working with you, what the outcome was. So what they came to you with, and then how you were able to help them.
Well, we had a client who was, looking at growing his business through acquisition, and by taking a look and doing some due diligence with the person he was looking to acquire, he realized that he could do it. And 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 he realiz partner with. And going through his own financials, we discovered that that would have been not in his best advantage to do. And as a result of that, we engaged with him to put together some accountability programs, to build some dashboards for him so that he can, he has some key performance indicators to determine whether he's on the right track or not. And we've also built him a performance management system so that his employees are very clear about what their expectations are and what their role is in growing his business.
Do you think that any companies really ever have enough employees? Because it seems that so much is going on all the time, especially now. Everybody's doing so many jobs, but I mean, the title doesn't mean anything anymore because they're, the way that the atmosphere is at work, people are doing a gazillion type of roles. Is there really something of having enough employees? How do you know?
You don't know. And in the ever-evolving business world right now, one of the things that businesses are looking at is, it's very skills based. And so do you have employees who are now fitting into what would be, a traditional job role that have skills and abilities that are transferable to another project that you may be working on? The other thing that we advocate is there is a time to bring employees on, and there's a time when you really should consider bringing in independent contractors and subject matter experts. It doesn't make sense to have a W-2 employee. You need that agility that contract employees and project managers can bring to you.
Well, Mary, you clear up a lot of the confusion around the business of running a business. You help your clients develop a clear vision and plans that impact the way their employees engage in the company. You're a hero. Mary Henry, go to Impetus Solutions LLC.com. And this is David Cogan. When we return, the famous artist who's drawn for every major comic company, Tony Parker.